again, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery in Spring Hill, Florida. And this is a shallow lid that I'm going to put a little bit of pillow paint in and create a transfer pan. And I think I'm going to try a couple different things, starting with getting that thing out of there that does not belong. Maybe it was just a bubble. Okay, so I've got some leftover colors that are pure, that aren't leftover from anything. They're just in a dish, and I want to use them, and I believe that they are frozen. And I'm going to use some Australian Floetrol and some frozen on top of it and see what happens. That's quite a bit. I might hit it with something else too. I'm kind of feeling like I might want it to be something like Wild Orchid. And I've got some Wild Orchid, so that's good. So I'm going to use a little bit more Australian Floetrol, and did I say Amsterdam Black? I kind of want to put some gold in there just because. And I'm trying the less is more theory. As in less pillow paint, less everything. I'm going to use that again, so I'm going to use my studio rag. That's sweatshirt material. They used to be sweatpants. And I'm going to put this aside for right now, and we'll let the cells pop. This is a 14 by 14 inch canvas. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but it's going to be a swipe. I'm going to try something different today, as in I'm going to leave my paint without spreading it out. I'm just going to make sure there's a somewhat copious layer. Maybe not so much the center. It looks like there's stuff in there, but I really think it's mostly bubbles. Whoops. Okay. So that part didn't work out very well. But fortunately, OXO Omelette Turning Flip and Fold spatulas on my Amazon link, by the way, underneath the link tree, are really handy to have. So how do I keep that from happening again? I think I have an edge catcher. In this case, it's going to be a paint stopper. Just not trying to go over the edge at all. It's a whole new gig. Let's turn that sideways and see if I can get it to do the same exact thing again. I'd like that paint to even out a little bit. It's a definitely different way of going about things. I'm feeling like maybe I should just quit while I'm ahead. Let all that go down there. That is obviously not a bubble. Whatever you are, come here thing. Alright, I did better than I thought I was going to do. I will take back that paint though, with my OXO Omelette Turning Flip and Fold spatula, if it's possible at all, which it seems to be. Okay, so, I am going to go ahead and give myself permission Mayan Gold, Prizm Pour, Wild Orchid, another one. A little bit of gold and Quinacridone Nicolazo Gold. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, so unless I say a different brand name, they're Colourarte Colors, Prizm Pours, and Primary Elements. And use a little Midnight Shadow. God, I'm being called to Fandango. I wonder if I dare. This is the Midnight Shadow. I've got, and that's a Prizm Pour. This is Primary Elements. This is Snapdragon. I've got a little bit of, I don't know if I can get it out or not, a little bit of Indigo Violet. And now if I'm going to add Fandango, it's going to be after. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. You watch, it'll be mostly blue because there's so much of that blue there. I need to cover that up somehow. I'm just going to put another lid over it. And back to Jasmine. Jasmine Primary Element. Usually I'm superstitious about even numbers, but in this case, 4 blobs seems to work. This is a little bit of Royal Sapphire. This is the Fandango I was thinking about. Both of them are Prizm Pours. If I get them out of here, then I might be able to spin after I swipe. And I'm going to throw this bad boy in the bucket, grab a palette knife that I like, and I'm thinking about going out from the center. Oopsie. I have a plugged bottle. And I got the plug out. Wow, that's talent. And I think I'm going to use some teal boom gel. Both of my Australian Floetrol Amsterdam black and white mixes. Let that go over a little so I can save my cells. Hopefully that'll work. I'm going to wipe that palette knife off so it'll be clean when I start, or mostly clean. Here come the cells. I'm not getting any cells in the middle. That's really weird. I might have to use a straw and break the surface tension. I might not have had enough cell activator is what the deal is. So maybe I'll just go back over that. I don't see any of that teal, so I'm not going to worry about that either. As long as I've got paint on my spatula, I'm going to wipe it off on the canvas. I can't think of any reason not to tell you the truth. Okay, so a little bit of color left there, going in the bucket. And this time, I think I'm going to go down as well as up. Pull up, break the seal. Not getting the colors I was expecting. Oh wow, that was different. That just popped right out of there. Come on, break the seal. use the rest of that paint. So the white latex is Sherwin Williams. If I didn't say, I should. I really like doing these weedy alien gardens. And I like stealing some paint, and I forgot about the transfers for a minute. I hope it spins off the end, I really do. I suppose I could make sure it does by adding some more paint. Pull up. Pop that bubble. Grab some of this gorgeous paint color down here. I like the green. And then fill in the gap that I stole it from. So that's not bothering me a bit. Now I should really think about, oh, there's a little purple heart in there. That's so cute. Right there. I've been thinking about running a line up through, dragging the white paint with it for a while now. So that's not, that shouldn't be construed as something odd, just something slightly different. If you can go up, you might as well go down. Alright, let's see if I need those colors. Oh, and I left them uncovered anyway. Put a little paint on my palette knife before I go grabbing those. I've never tried this before on a weedy garden. And I don't know what's going to happen. They should just dissipate right off the end. I like the odd little shapes. They kind of remind me of mushrooms. I'm sure those won't stay, but they will fill in that gap. Okay, if I'm going to spin, it's getting to be time. That's an idea I like. Put some on your palette knife and pull it right down through like little shoots. I'm going to like it so much I'm not going to want to do anything with it. I could put the rest of this at the other end. And I should show it to you because it's really kind of cool right now. I suspect if I put it all on this end that I will lose it. But better to have something there than nothing there, I guess. Because I don't know if I'm going to be doing another painting today. I've got 3 minutes to tell you guys I do sell my artwork. I'm going to leave this aside and give up for now. And hope I remember to take the piece of cardboard off and put, oh, there's the lid. I made the lid out of out of shortened pieces of skewer and a little piece of tongue depressor and some tape, and it keeps the paint really dry. It'll keep it overnight. So let's spin this puppy out. I hope I took a good picture of it. You know what? I've got a skewer here and a gap right there I want to fill in. I kind of want to fill in something else too. I have a little gap right down my edge. That's why I prefer the empty and reused paint can from Amsterdam. Excuse me, I'm totally focused right now. I should have probably tipped. And then, because I can, I'm going to move it in to the gaps. Because I'd rather have the white paint fly off than all the colored paint. Not that I'll have much choice. It's time to put extra tools in the bucket. And hopefully I can take a good picture of that. Bring my barrier up in place. Let's take one last look at that and see if there's any reason to put a spiral in there somewhere. There almost always is, you know? Or something. Yeah, I like that. Made a few odd shapes right off the top. Why not, honestly? Most of this stuff, get rid of that bubble. This is a little odd over here, this pink. Okay, I've got 1 minute left. Come on. And I've got to spin. And there you go. I should have put my painting on the crossbars. And I hope I have time to show it to you. I might keep spinning. I want to show it to you even though it might not be done. I'm liking my transfer shapes. They're pretty cool. One of them looks like a, I don't know. So let me have a look. That's very cool. One more spin for me. And you. And then I'll try and get my, oh, you're gone, darn. Well,